Well, good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the Home Weather Office on this Friday morning. It is the first day of March 2024. This is the morning briefing coming to you from the Home Weather Office. And as I look out the window of the Home Weather Office, it's cloudy. Looks like we've had some rain in the last 24 hours. And as we've been talking about over the last couple of days, this hasn't been and won't be a very impressive weather system for the valley. And I've already had some angry emails at the office, people saying, this thing's a dud, you guys are dud. And I knew this would happen, that as we talk about a significant storm for the Sierra, people think it's going to be a big deal for the valley, and it's just not. We are going to see occasional rain. It'll get kind of windy later on today, but for the valley, and if you're spending your weekend in the valley, this storm isn't really anything to be concerned about. There'll be occasional rain in the valley, but our concern over the last couple of days is anybody trying to travel through the Sierra. And certainly Interstate 80 and Highway 50 are significant roads that get significant traffic over the weekends, and the weather situation that's setting up and going on right now is going to cause significant problems in the Sierra. Some of the totals that came in from overnight, the Central Sierra Snow Lab came in with, I wrote it down, 19.1 inches of snow in the last 24 hours. Foot and a half of snow, that's not nothing. And that's just the first day, and that was the easy day. That was just the onset. The snow continuing now and continuing to Saturday and continuing to Sunday will push that total likely up maybe close to 90 inches. So we still have a lot to get through, and it's going to cause significant problems in the high Sierra, but maybe not so much for the valley. Wanted to show you the satellite. Just look at this perfect flow. We have this cold air circulating here. We have the moisture. Just look at it. It's exactly aimed at the Central Sierra. That is just perfect right there. And so you have the jet stream here. You have just enough moisture, not a big atmospheric river sort of thing. But this is just an ideal sort of situation. And then underneath that, here's the way the radar looks. And this is the pattern we're going to continue to see the rest of today, the rest of the day tomorrow, and even for part of Sunday. The valley, yes, there are occasional showers that go by, but it just never stops in the Sierra. And you can see how little coverage there is over the valley, but how it just gets enhanced as it goes up the Sierra. I mean, watch this little area right in here. You see this little area right here? It just goes up and it just kind of gets enhanced as it goes up toward Pollock Pines. And we are going to continue to see the snow level drop a little bit as we go through the day today. Right now, the snow level is around 45. We'll get the snow level likely down to about 38 later on tonight. And then by early tomorrow morning, we may see that snow level down around 25. So we have more dynamic changes to come as we go through the next 48 hours or so. So let's take a look at the 500 millibar chart. And this sets up perfectly with that satellite I just showed you. So here's that big low circulating around. Here's that cold flow and just aimed straight at California. And this the model has changed a little bit in the last couple of days. It really looked as though this pattern was going to buckle a little bit on Sunday, and that's not so much the case now. Instead, what we're going to see is this good flow continue into the day on Saturday, and then into the day on Sunday. It buckles a little bit with the flow turning a little bit more northwest, and then things begin to get shut off so that by Monday, while there may be some showers in the area, and this is Tuesday morning, right now it looks like Tuesday will be okay. But what we don't see is a big old ridge moving in until, well, even that's not a big old ridge, and that's not until you get into Wednesday night and Thursday. So next week continues to be in flux. That right now looks like the best day we may see, and that's next Friday, but the models continue to be all over the place with that. All right, let me show you the NAM nest and take you through how we're going to be seeing this rain go through. But I'll tell you, for valley showers, it's going to be tough to pinpoint exactly when it's going to be raining because it's just going to be this occasional shower sort of thing. I'll go to about the middle part of the day. Hang on one second. Here we go. The middle part of the day. And as you can see, the valley is going to see occasional showers. Now, it looks like the best chance of rain is going to be late afternoon and evening right in here. And as this line goes through, we will also see a really good chance of the snow level dropping down to about 2,000 to 2,500. The model's been really consistent with this line right here, and you can just watch the snow level drop right along it. And this is overnight tonight. This is around midnight, 1 a.m. So this is how we have the chance of getting some snow then down to Grass Valley and Nevada City. And by Nevada City, I mean about 2,600 feet. For those of you that identify Nevada City as 3,600 feet, your outcome is completely different. And so you can see that line continue to move down to the south. So then you get some snow down to parts of Highway 49, but then it dissipates. And as the sun comes up on Saturday, we continue to have snow in the Sierra, but the snow level will then be a little bit higher, up around 3,000. But Saturday is going to be a cold day with occasional showers in the valley and more snow falling in the Sierra. And as you can see, even into the day on Sunday, the snow continues. As this goes on by tonight, we're also going to see the wind pick up. This is a snapshot of the wind around 7 o'clock tonight. Breezy in the valley, but once again, look at just how strong the winds are in the Sierra. And these are the areas that'll have the blizzard conditions. And that's been part of the confusion over the last couple of days, is the blizzard warning, unfortunately, included parts of the foothills all the way down to Highway 49, which just are not going to see blizzard conditions. But for the high Sierra, where the snow later on tonight will be coming down harder at 2 to 3 inches an hour, and the winds have already been gusting up over 50 miles an hour. The ridge tops on the ski areas where nobody lives have been seeing wind gusting up over 100. That'll continue through the night tonight. So just all sorts of issues in the Sierra. But for the valley, do look for the wind to pick up a little bit as we get into the evening hours tonight, as this next little line gets ready to come on through. So yeah, a very interesting situation. But for those of you that are going to spend your weekend in the valley, it'll be a cool weekend. Temperatures will stay in the 50s, about 10 degrees cooler than average. It'll be breezy from time to time, and there'll be an occasional shower. But it's not like it's going to be a big storm. And as you can see from those kind of showers, we're not worried about anything in the way of flooding or creeks or streams or anything like that. And there will be parts of the valley, especially Stanislaus County, that may be lucky to get 1/4 of an inch between now and Monday. So yeah, for those of you in the valley and they're staying in the valley, it's just kind of one of those weekends, but we continue to try to alert people not to travel in the Sierra because it's just messy up there. And a lot of the resorts are already closed. They've closed today because of the high winds and the low visibility. So even if you want to go take advantage of the fresh powder that's falling right now, the resorts are closed and it's just a hassle trying to get up there anyway. Things will improve a little bit on the day on Monday, but I still think we're going to see occasional snow up there during the day on Monday. It may not be until, let's say, Tuesday before we see chain controls lifted. And there will occasionally be closures on the highways as well. So that's what I've got for you this morning on this Friday morning, the end of the work week. Let's see. It's Friday. Of course, I'll be in the studio tonight at 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, and 11. We'll be providing you regular updates through the day on this active weather for the mountains. In the meantime, enjoy your Friday. Make it a great day. I'll talk with you later.